Welcome to my channel. My name is Sexy if you're new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making some body butters. I'm just going to be showing you guys how to get the perfect consistency. So stay tuned if you're interested, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think. I have my butter here already, and I'm using unrefined shea. No, I'm using refined shea butter. I measured 12 ounces of shea butter, and I'm gonna just put that over the double boiler system and let that melt down before I add my oil. Okay, so you want to have your stove on medium low. You don't want to turn your stove up too high so that it could burn. The butter will burn. You want to have it on medium low so that the butter wouldn't start boiling. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. Just so you know, ain't never let you go. You're my whole. Okay, so my butter is finished melting. So now I'm gonna measure my oils. So I'm gonna put 5 to 6 ounces of oil. And what I like to do, I like to put half of the amount of oil to the butter. I don't know if that makes sense. If I put 12 ounces of butter, I will put 5 to 6 ounces of oil. That's how I do it. Okay, so I like to measure it that way in the winter time, because in the winter time the it's a little bit colder, so the butter is not gonna melt. But in the summertime you might want to measure it a little bit different, because if you're gonna have the butter in your car or in your bag, it might melt. So you want to lessen on the oil a little bit so that it wouldn't melt in your car, in your bag, or wherever you're gonna have it in the summertime. Okay, so I'm gonna put some grapeseed oil, castor oil, and that's enough. And castor oil is a little bit thicker than the other oils, so I don't like to put too much castor oil, because the castor oil might make it feel a little bit more sticky, because that's just the texture of castor oil. But I like to use castor oil because of the benefits. In my last body butter video, I was saying that castor oil have a lot of benefits for fibroids, weight loss, cancer, ulcers. Like, it have a lot of benefits. So a lot of people use castor oil and put it in, like, in their belly button, or make like a castor oil compress and use that for a couple months, and it takes away, or it heals people from a lot of sicknesses and diseases. So yeah, that's why I like using castor oil. And I'm gonna use some coconut oil. I like to just rely on the measuring cup instead of the scale, because the scale just be shutting off quick. Once I'm not using it, it just shuts off. Then I'm gonna use some almond oil. So I'm gonna use some vitamin E oil as well. All right, that's enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix the oil and the butter. And I'm gonna let that sit in the freezer for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna be right back. As you can see, it's solidified around the edges, but it's a little bit liquidy in the middle. That's how you want it. So I'm gonna whip the butter on low. Okay, so I'm gonna scrape down the sides of the bowl just to make sure everything is being whipped properly. And then I'm gonna add some arrowroot powder and some pigment.
Okay, so I'm gonna put some arrowroot powder. Put that here. And I'm gonna add some pigment, some yellow pigment. That's how that is looking. I'm gonna mix that together. Now I'm gonna scrape the sides down again. Then I'm gonna add my fragrance, and I'm putting the passion fruit oil, passion fruit essential oil, because this is one of my favorite scents. I love passion fruit oil. It smells so good. In the last video, I made passion fruit body butter with this same oil, but I gave it like a purplish, pinkish, pale pink look because I was explaining that in other countries. I think it's in the Asian countries. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But in some countries, the passion fruits are purple. But in my country where I grew up, in the Caribbean, in St. Vincent, the passion fruits are yellow. The outside of it are yellow and the inside. So that's why I want to make the this one today yellow to represent the passion fruit that I know of. So that's why I put the yellowish pigment, and I'm using the same fragrance. It smells so good. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this together. Alright guys, so this is the consistency. As you can see, it's very smooth and soft, just the way I like it, and it smells so good. Okay, so I'm gonna put some on my skin so that you can see the texture and the consistency. So this is what I have. That's the texture and the consistency. So beautiful and so soft. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, like this video. The likes help a lot, so I need you guys to like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.